Yo, what is good, YouTube? It's your boy BDB, and today I have a video I want to talk about. So, it is going on in the streaming world, and it's going on with Cenat. So, Cenat has recently came out, well, not recently came out, it's been out for a little minute, that Cenat is dropping a streaming university. So, if you don't know what a streaming university is, Cenat is going to bring a lot of people around the world into one university where all they're going to do is content creation and streaming. Well, me, I call it Content University. Or if I was them, I'll call it CCU, Content Creator University. But a lot of people are sending a lot of applications. A lot of people have been posting fake acceptance letters, and a lot of people have been giving out fake applications to get people's names, addresses, and they're doxing people and everything like that. So Cenat has came out on a recent stream, and he has spoken out about everything that is going on. He has made it very clear of all the people who are not going to get into Streamers University because of the things that he has listed. First, if you have been posting that you got fake acceptance letters, if you've been saying, oh, I got into Streamers University, when Cenat and his team or whoever accepts them into Streamers University, if they never accepted you, then guess what? You are not getting in. That's what he has said. The second thing is, he said, if you have been saying negative things about Streamers University or about me doing this whole thing, then he says you're definitely not getting in, because that makes a lot of sense. Why would somebody want you if you're going to be making a lot of negative comments about them or anything like that? The third thing that Cenat said, he says if you're an inconsistent streamer, like a lot of hood streamers, and the people thought like streamers who live in the hood. No, that is not, no, he was not talking about that. He was saying a lot of hood streamers, meaning like you're inconsistent. Like if you haven't made a YouTube post, TikTok post, or anything, like went live or streaming or anything like that in like months or years, and then all of a sudden now you're doing it more and more consistently because you heard about the Streamers University thing, he says you're not getting in. He says because, and I'm Dante, he even put out a great quote about this. He says, are you doing content creation because you love content creation, or are you doing content creation to be loved in content creation? That and it's not even just with content creation. That's with all things in life. Are you doing this one thing in your life because you love to do it, or are you doing it because you want to be loved doing it? And not even loved, but do you want to be liked? That's why I ask a lot of people. I'm like, are you doing this thing in your life because you genuinely want to do this in your heart? Or are you doing this thing in your life because everybody else is doing it and you want to be liked by everybody else to look cool? That's two questions that's where you have to answer that for yourself. And a lot of people do things because they want to impress the people. But they don't do it because they genuinely have love for the game. You can tell who genuinely has love for content creation, and you can tell who's just doing content creation because everybody else is doing it and they just want to look famous. Because when they post those couple videos and they don't get no view, and here's the thing people need to understand about content creation. When you first start, it don't matter if it's YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, it don't matter what it was. It could, like, if you even take it back in the old days with Musical.ly, Vine, you could even, and sometimes some people post on Snapchat, you can even go there. When you think about this stuff, right? When you first start off, you're starting off with 0 followers. You're starting off with $0. There's going to be days, weeks, months, years. There's going to be a lot of time where you're not going to be as famous as the next person. And the one thing that's going to get you above the hump, if you're like, man, I'm figuring out how to do this, is stay consistent. Stay consistent, meaning post every day, work hard every day, and you're going to make it way further than the person who just relies on luck. Because a lot of people say, oh, you got to be lucky in order to get famous. No, it's not luck. It has nothing to do with luck. It all has to do with consistency. Because if you post every day, working your craft every single day, guess what? You're pushing yourself out there versus the person who's posting like once every month. Because guess what? The person who posts once every month, they're posting one famous video or one viral video, then they sitting back, relaxing and kicking back. No, that's not how it works. Versus the person who might not make as good of content, but guess what? They're posting their videos out every day. And if they miss one day, guess what? The next day they're pushing out a video. They might miss 2 or 3 days, but guess what? They're still pushing out another video. That's what people are doing. That is who really wants to be a content creator because they love to do it. That's where you can test people who really love to do what they're doing, or they just want to do it to be loved. Because if you really love it, you would understand, I'm going to start off with nothing. That's where it always starts off at. And a lot of people can't understand that you will start off at nothing, and you sometimes will stay at nothing for a very long time. And that will humble you. That's where it is with a lot of people. They can't handle that criticism. They can't handle the humbleness. They can't handle the doubt. That's why they stop it. But ever since people found out about Streamers University, then they've been trying to come in saying, okay, now we're going to start dropping content so we can get in. Cenat said that's not going to happen. He said it ain't going to happen. And a lot of people, they have been getting upset about that because they said, oh, well, I have good enough content. Why can't I get in? But Cenat said a very good point. There's people who actually put out content, but it just doesn't get out there. There's a lot of people who can put out good content, but guess what? You just can't get as viral as the next person. That's facts. Now, me, did I apply for Streamers University? No. I didn't believe I could get into that. I didn't even know about that. I didn't even know you could apply. And plus, I believe that there's another content creator who can get in over me. And I just didn't think I was fit for the job or fit for the role of being in Streamers University and be with Cenat and everybody else over there. So I said, let somebody else who is more deserving have it and everything like that. Now, there was one person who literally dropped out of college just to try and get into Streamers University. And Cenat said, you're not getting in. And to that person, that was a stupid move. Why would you drop out of college just to try and get into Streamers University when you're not guaranteed to get it? People need to understand this about Cenat and Streamers University. It is just like regular college. You submit an application, they look at your application. Sometimes you will get in automatically, and sometimes you're put on what they call as a wait list, where you have the chance of getting in, but you have the chance of getting rejected. Meaning, if you're on the wait list, that means, okay, we're going to test and see, is there anybody else better than you? And if there's nobody else better than you, and you're the last option, okay, we'll pick you. That's how it is. Or they're putting you on the wait list because they're like, can you give me more? Is there anything more I can find out about yourself that can put you above the next person? Because sometimes some people can be neck and neck, but they want to see who has a little bit more to give me versus that other person. And then some people, they'll just get played on, rejected. Now, Cenat also came out and said that the adult industry actors, actresses, and actors, anything, he said they are not getting in. He says, you think that just because you do that, you getting in? He says, no. He says, you can't even stream on that. And I'm not going to say the site just for purposes, but y'all should, you can put 2 and 2 together. But he's saying the actresses, you're not getting a free ride. He says you ain't getting a free acceptance just because you're an actress, an adult industry actress. You're not getting a free entry. And I respect that. Cenat said, if you come in here, you gonna go to work. It ain't just gonna be being lazy, lollygag. No, you gonna make some content. Cenat probably gonna put a rule where if you ain't making no content, we sending you home. And it's only for the weekend. But he's saying if you ain't making content, you going home. I respect that from Cenat. I respect that. Because you're saying that if you're not willing to put in the hard work, or if you wanted to put in the hard work now just because you thought it was a free, easy ride, then you're definitely mistaken. And I respect that, man. But like I said, now with Cenat Streaming University, I do love the idea that he did with those people. I'm glad Cenat is doing this for the people, for smaller content creators to get their name out there. And if there's some mid content creators, like meaning that you have followers or you have a lot of views, but you're not up there yet, I love that he's giving them more boost. Because now there's a lot of people who are going to be tuned in to Streamers University, and guess what? They're going to watch those people. And I can't wait to see who's going to become viral off of this, and everything like that. So that's going to consist of this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I will definitely drop more videos out there for you.